What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Another life update from last week. If you didn't watch last week's video, I lost my grandfather and I got laid off, so it's kind of like a up and down week here. But within me getting laid off and everything, I went to several interviews. I've had like 12 to 15. I've had job offers and I've limited them down. And now have another interview today for a maintenance person, which is for our big apartment complex, from my understanding. But that one, not too bad, And this other one I'll be working in a factory, which I really don't want to do. I'm not a factory worker, I can't see myself doing that. There's really not a lot of growth in that. But the other one I got was a sales job, and I've been thinking about it a lot. It's definitely something that has really intrigued me, and I'm probably gonna take that job. So I'm kind of excited for it. And then, that's like my number one job. It's definitely, it's around where I live, and the benefits are insane. And I know sales is hard, but that just makes me want to get after it even more. Also, knowing that, there's competition and I can help people. Like, I want to interact with the public for sure, day to day, and not just be in a factory, building or assembling things. But whatever job I choose, in next week's video or next video, it doesn't really matter when I publish here. But get my real estate license. I've definitely broken it down, and I've realized, like, with my business I want to start, and just getting my real estate license. I know, like, my goal is to move in January. I'm gonna get my PA license here, and that's what I'm looking at right now, actually. So that's what I just scrolled here. But that's what I'm excited for. We're definitely gonna get a real estate license. I just gotta find the course, the right class, this and that. I'm not going to like a community college or anything like that. I'm just gonna be sorry, my cat is out my butt. But what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna take it online. It's 75 hours. It's not too expensive. What I got here is the one package I'm looking at right now. It's $3.99. It comes with a pre-licensed course, state-approved instructor support, real estate study guides, AI-powered personal tutor, accessible, just, flashcards, all college things. And then I would enroll in the PA real estate school, whatever, just a cat hair. I gotta complete the 75-hour, pre-licensing course. Take a school exam to confirm my understanding and prepare for my state licensing. There's 120 multiple choices, and the broker exam score is 115. A passing score is 75%. So it's a little high, which I did not know. Just which is fine. Hey, we'll get it. And then I may need to submit a background check to verify my identity and right to work as a real estate agent in Pennsylvania. Now you're probably asking, like, what am I doing? PA. Why not? Because I'm here now. Knock this out in like a week would be awesome. And then submit my application to Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission, either online or by mail. Schedule your exam with person official testing book at least 24 hours, and pay the non-refundable and aim for a score higher to pass. So that's it. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So. There's like other options too. Like there's so many online classes. So, yeah. It's cool. But, it's kind of another life update. Here's my cat. She's like, what the heck? But, yeah, and then I have a fishing trip too tomorrow. Tomorrow we leave for it, but before that, I'm taking my dad to a Steelers game for his Father's Day, so pretty awesome for that. We have pretty good seats, and then I'm going with my sister's boyfriend and a couple of his buddies, so pretty excited for that. Just to get out, fish, be off the phone. So I'll be on my phone, but be out in nature, just fishing, playing cards, football, basketball, whatever we got going on up there. I'm excited. So it's definitely going to be a good weekend. And then I think tomorrow definitely is going to make my decision what place. But like I said, I'm probably just going to take that sales job because I really like it. And it's the most intriguing. I know it's hard. Sales is extremely hard, but you build that skill up. It's not like I have construction in my background. Then we can go skills. We can go sales. And if I get my real estate license, being 19, I've realized that finding a career like what I want to do, it's hard because I don't want to own my own business, flipping houses and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, so what's the steps can I get there? I have the construction background. Okay. I have to market, so get a sales job, right? I have to be able to, no matter, like, it's a door-to-door salesman, which is gonna suck. Like, I know it, like, the job's not gonna suck. It's not gonna suck. What's gonna suck is, like, getting the door slammed in my face over and over and over again. So, that's the sucky part. But that also helped me build my cold approach, cold calling, whatever you want to call it. So, that's pretty awesome. So, it's covered in cat hair now. But then that's awesome as well. And so, the door-to-door salesman, it's going to be hard, but I like the challenge about it. And, yeah. So, from getting laid off from last week, now I'm having job opportunities that I want to do. Getting my real estate license underway, getting that process coming. It's definitely been a blessing. It really has, by God. And, God can really change your life around in a couple days. I've been laid off for about 8 days, 9 days now. I never filed for unemployment. And I'm like, well, I got to figure this out, I didn't want to sit and just be like, let me munch off my dad, To him, it probably seems like that, especially the last couple of days, week and a half probably. But, very understanding guy, and I appreciate him working with me with money and stuff like that. And, this fishing trip's going to allow me to relieve a lot of stress and able to just, relax and just enjoy my time, and we're going to have some fun with it here. And, so it's going to be awesome, And then my one buddy, he's going through a hard time right now too, and we're going to start going to church together starting next week here. Because my fishing trip's Friday through Sunday, so I'm not going to be able to go this weekend. But he's having a hard time with his home life. He's dealing with a breakup I guess. I'm calling it a breakup. I'm not, because the girl said I need a break, and she already made up her mind what she wants to do, and it's probably been a couple days to a week now that they've last talked. So I hope everything figures out for them. Like, if they get back together, told them, man, I'll be here for you, And even when you guys officially break up, that's what I'm assuming the route's gonna be. I'm still here, man, So he's going through a lot, and his dog just gave birth to 7 pit bulls, and I'm just like, man, he's not, he's poor, It sucks that he's poor, but it's all right, we're helping him getting through some stuff, and even being poor, man, he gets the value of friendship, and that's what I really like about him. I think that's like, he's only 17, but like being, basically an older brother to him, I'm helping him guide his way through life, and it's definitely part of my purpose with God is helping others, and just trying to help people get through hardships, hard times. And like I said, it's been truly a blessing God has given me to help him, because, I have a lot of decisions to make, but I'm getting a sense of direction again here with my life. All right, we'll get this real estate license, we'll get enrolled in that. It's like $400, pay it off, boom, put on my credit card, or whatever I gotta do. My dad said he wants to pay for it. I don't want him paying for it. I don't. I appreciate that he does, but it's all right, But this was like kind of what I was talking about in my a little longer video actually here. But this is what I was talking about too in my other video 2 weeks ago, something like that. Of just, what, just do it, You want to do something, go do it, Like my construction job, like I liked it, I was on the mitigation team for a couple weeks, then slowed down. That's what happened, And unfortunately, that's the construction world. So, I worked in it for a couple months. I don't have much experience in it because I just graduated high school, but I feel like just ever since graduating high school, it's been up and down. Having my mom leave in June, and then losing my grandfather to getting laid off. Now, a lot of people my age, I feel like, but correct me if I'm wrong, would suffer. You wouldn't suffer, but like struggle, And luckily, like I'm still with my dad, so that was a major blessing in itself. It was, I didn't have any bills to pay because I went unemployed. I'm like, well, if I had my own house or my own apartment, well, I gotta go get a job right away, And that's how I treated this, for sure. So I'm like, well, if I have, bills, like, how we talked about rent. I'm still paying rent to them, so. But that's not like your guys' business, but what, that is some of my financial problems, But like, it's not even that. It's just like, you can either look at so many bad things in the world and focus on the negative, and that can be your mindset, which is for sure it could be, or I could be like, it sucked that my great grandfather died, but he lived to 99. He lived a fulfilling life. He taught a lot of people. He's touched hearts of our family to help us grow. He's passed down lessons and stuff like that. Does it suck? Yeah. Does it suck seeing my grandmother suffer and not able to, have her husband or her dad now? Yeah. But, she has our family, and you know, I'm gonna call her here after this video actually. So, but you know, long story short of this video, you know, whatever it may be, God will lead you in the right way. You know, as long as you have strong faith, you know, you pray about it, not, you know, just pray to Him, you know, and don't, whatever you pray, this is just my opinion, and I'm sure other guys and other people have different opinions. Whenever I pray, I just talking to Him, you know, like how I'm talking to you guys or whoever's listening to this video now, just talking to Him, and it's been you know, peaceful, you know, for all the chaos I have. It's just the fact that I'm able just to go back to God has my back, everything's gonna be all right. It lifts so much pressure and weight off your shoulders. It's insane. It really is. And it's a good thing. So, but strongman on the video, a little longer one. But stay purpose driven. You know, stay purpose driven from one of my favorite YouTubers who I watch. Shout out to Purpose Driven for Men. But yeah, stay purpose driven, or stay purpose driven, stay with God, man. You know, that's what I can say. Yeah, have a good one, guys. Be safe. Trust God.